Okay, so first thing first, we are in the daily chart, and we can clearly see that yesterday ended up being pretty much bullish, and since it was bullish, which means that this candle also ended up being a big ass order block, which will now act as an interest of bullish side. Pretty much, I'm going to be bullish, nothing else in it. H4, yep, I am bullish. I don't really give a fuck about there is any zone. There ain't any zone other than this order block. At the same time, whatever happens, I really don't care. As long as daily is bullish, I am bullish. And then comes the H1, which is also ain't looking very good. It is so much of kind of range bound, I would say. But still, let's see how this one goes. If I get an engulfing candle in daily, that would be pretty much so better than like oh my gosh, it would be so much better than predicting the whole move. So here I have this zone from which I want to see a engulfing candle or anything, and then I will be moving bullish from there on. Same thing in M15 as well. We have multiple order blocks or a bunch of things, but let's see how this one turn out. I am going to be bullish. Other than that, I will be hands off from the market. So yeah, let's see. In EU is still developing. I took already 2L, one by having small S stop loss and another one by closing out of fear. But still we have this one, and I believe price might now just continue moving bearish from there on. I don't know, but let's take a look at the MNQ, which is for now looking bearish. Oh my god, let me wait. Okay, so as of now MNQ is overall daily structure is bullish, no doubt in that, I would say. But at the same time, price is currently sitting at this bullish fair value gap, from which we obviously do suppose, I obviously expect a bullish move. But at the same time, if I take a look at the H4, it doesn't really align in with daily. It is saying a different story. Just want to move bearish or something. So by having that in mind, I would like to stay away from being in long today, just because of H4 structure is still bearish. Even though daily is saying bullish, but that doesn't really matter unless H4 turn out to be bullish. So there's two things I can do. One is avoid trading today, or I can do is take a short. So as a structure, if I look into H1 for area, I can only see this one as a strong one, and yeah, that is it. I really can't see anything else other than this one. Then comes the M15. M15 is looking good. When it comes to structure, we have this beautiful order block from which it can be a move bearish. So now here's the plan. Today's plan is going to be the as simple as fuck. What I want to say is price moving bullish first and then create a big ass engulfing candle. That is where I would like to jump in M1, and we'll wait for a continuation. That is where I will execute while having my having my SL above and TP below this one or this one. So yeah, that's the plan for today. Pretty simple, nothing else. Or another thing I can do is wait for price to be here, take this liquidity, and then create the market structure shift from here. or let's say just an engulfing candle, I would like to look at the M1 for confirmation. So overall plan for today is bearish. Other than that, I wouldn't be doing anything unless I get a H1 structure shift, which is very unlikely to happen. Okay, here we are. Today is 7th of August, Friday, last day of this week. And if I talk about the yesterday, it was in a nutshell worst day of the last 2 weeks, or let's say 3 weeks. So first of all, high time frame was giving a mixed reaction. H4 saying that it want to move bearish, while daily is obviously the strong one, which is saying that we are going to be definitely in bullish side. Then the market open, first candle ended up being a doji, and the next candle moved like this. I was waiting for a engulfing candle in bearish side so that I can execute in the lower time frame in bearish side, but that didn't really happen. What ended up happening is the first hour ended up being bullish, breaking above this one, which obviously means that we're going to be bullish because H1 right now is aligning itself with daily. So all I was looking is a M5 engulfing from H1 area so that I can jump in lower time frame like M1 and look for entry. We got this engulfing candle for which I was waiting for price to move bearish and then have the reaction, but that didn't really happen. We had a couple more bullish candle, but at the even though price were there, I was still waiting for price to be bearish and give me that little confirmation that I am waiting for. So execute, let's move into M1 so that we can have a clear vision. So we're waiting for a bullish pullback. We got this price being all the way here. This one is M5 fairly gap. It went bullish from there while having this inverted of fairly gap. Execute on there while having my SL very tight, I would say. Got hit in 3 minutes. Then price moved all the way back while having this inverted fairly gap. I jumped in, but then I realized that price is just creating internal bearish order block, which is going to be acting against me. Even though my SL was good, but still I decided to cut this one in here. And then price moved all the way here while giving me a confirmation in lower time frame in like M5, creating an engulfing candle. I jump into M1 again and put my order in this order block. Price went bullish for some time and then moved bearish. My SL was here, so I got tagged. That's how it went. It's like worst day, I would say. Definitely the worst day. So yeah, that is it. Off session price moved like this, and during session I get fucked. Very weird situation am I in. So let's see.